Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this series, I'm going to clone the Facebook UI. I will use React Native for this. Basically, React Native provides us cross-platform application. Once you write the code, you can run it in your Android device as well. You can run it in your iOS device as well. I had already cloned the Facebook UI using React Native for Android users. Here you can see this one is our home screen and this is our post section. You can scroll down to see more posts. This screen for friend request and people you may know. Also you can swipe left for change the navigation or you can swipe right as well. This one for our profile. Here is some bio and a friend list and here is my post. So we will complete all of this step by step in this video. In this part, I will cover only the navigation screen. So without waste any time, let's go to our coding part. As we know, in React, everything is component. So if we are going to developing an application, so it will be easy to us to divide the application in different components, because if you are writing a lot of code in a single page, it will become so much complicated. So the easiest thing you can do, divide the page in different components. If I talk about Facebook had different part like home, profile and notification. If you divide the this in different component, it will be easy to us for recognize the page as well for write the code. And after that, if we take home component, we can also divide into different part like home as story part, also our post section, also we have our reaction section where we can like or comment the post. I hope all of you have basic knowledge of React Native, how to set up the environment for React Native and how can we create a new project. If you do not have the basic knowledge to set up the environment, then write in the comment section below. I'll make the separate video for this. Simply in this video, I had set up all of my environment, and I will only cover the coding part for cloning the Facebook UI. So let's take a fresh project and let's start. In a fresh project, you will see only two dependencies, React and React Native. I had already added this dependency in my package.json. So make sure you add all of these dependency in your package.json file. Also make sure about the version all of dependencies. For installing any dependency, you can follow the command npm I, and here is your any dependency name. If I'm going to install native base, then I simply write it. And if you want to add multiple dependency, then after giving space, you can write the another name. Also, there is another way. You can use also yarn for that, yarn-net. I think I made some spelling mistake. It's native bus. Yeah, that's fine. After that, hit enter and it will install the dependencies in your project. Now divide our project in different components. For this, I will create a separate folder. give it name to screen, which will hold all of our screen. Inside it, I'll create some more folder, one for home screen. Next, I will create folder for profile. Then after for notification, then after for our settings part, and I need to create one more folder for our navigation screens. You can give it any name according to you. Now inside all of these folders, I will create a index file which will refer to their home directory. So for home screen, I'm going to create our index.js file. Now import React and component from React. Then after I'm going to import text from React Native. Now I'm going to create a class which I will export by default. If you are exporting a class using default, then while at the time of import, you can give it any name. But if you are not exporting using default, then at the time of import, you need to give the same name used at the time of export. So now export default class. I'm giving it a home name. You can give any name according to you, which will extend the component. Inside the class, we have a render method that will return a React element. So here I'm using a text. Inside it, giving some text home screen. I'll save it out, copy this, and go for notification screen. Create a file in text. Here, change your class name, notification. Do the same thing for all of our remaining components. I had done this with all of component. I forgot to create a folder for friend request page. So let's create this friend request. Create index file of this as well. Paste here and friends request. So that's fine. We're good to go. Now let's do some work for our navigation. In navigation, I'm going to create a index file. That's index.js. Import React and component from React. Also, I will need view as well. So import wave from React Native. Now import something from React Navigation. So I will use create material top navigator, this one. Also, I need a create app container as well. Also, I need create stack navigator. By using create material top navigator, we will make our top navigation for this. Like you can see the top bar here, and we will wrap it inside our stack navigator. And inside stack navigator, you can add some other page which you do not want to show in your top navigation. Like if you have some button and after click on button, you have to redirect on another page. So the further step we will do for stack navigator. I have to import some icon as well. So I'll import icons from React Native Vector Icons. Import. I'll use and typo icons. So import and typo icon from React Native. Vector icons slash and typo. Just copy this and paste it 2 times. Also, I need font awesome icons. Then I need simple line icons as well. Also, I need to create a badge for our notification screen, like how much notification you will get. You will see on your notification icon. As you can see on the bell icon, I have 9 notifications. So import badge and text from native base. Now I need to import all of my components. So here will I import my components. Like import home from home. Similarly, import all of remaining components. Now after import all of our components, time to create our top bar navigation. So take any variable, const top tab bar, or you can give any name according to you. It create material top navigator. Inside it, I have to pass all of my screen, which I want to use in our top navigation. So for home, I'm using screen reference of our home component. Now I'm using navigation option. Navigation. I had spelled it wrong. Now this fine navigation options. Inside its scope, I'm giving it icon, tab bar icon, colon, tint color. Basically, I'm using tint color for it. Like when you're going to press the icon, it will show some effect, or you can say it will change its color accordingly. Like you can see on the top navigation, this icon is blue because this is selected, and all of the icon are gray. When I select this icon, it will turn to the blue. So in the tint color, then I'm using the arrow, and also I'm using the and typo icon. Give it name of image. Give it some size as well. I'm giving size of 24. I think it will be enough. Also adjust font size to fit equal to true, and the color I'm giving it the tint color. Just close it. Do the same thing for all of other screen. Just copy this and paste it 2 times. For the friend request screen, I'm using a icon from simple line icons. Give it name of bars. Give it name of people, or should we generate different icon? Give it name of people. And for the profile screen, I'm using a icon from font awesome icon for user circle. Now let's create our notification screen as well. Just copy it and change the name as well. Notification. Also in the navigation option, or just delete it. I'm going to use a view which have some style. It will have a flex direction of row. Close it. Now I'm going to use base, which holds some style as well. From left, which will be 16. Adjustable. True. Close it. Also, I'm using a text of 9. You can give it any number according to you, how much notification you want to see. And when you create the dynamic application, so you just need to change the value of this. Now after the base, I'm using simple line icons. Simple line icons. Name of bell icon. Then adjustable font size to fit equal to true. Also, I'm going to give it some size. 24 will be enough for it as well. Then I'm giving it color of tint color, and I'm giving it some style of I'm giving it position should be absolute. That's fine. Now close it out. So do this for setting screen as well. For setting screen, just change the name. Also, I'm using the font person bar icon for our setting screen. Now let's give it some style for all of our top navigation. For our like a tint color, our background color, and active icon color. So just separate this with a comma and use curly brace. Then initial route name, I'm giving it home. Basically, initial route name will call the screen first when your app is load. So when my application is load, it will show me the first home screen. Also, I'm using the lazy trio. Lazy trio means it will load the screen when you click on icon. Also, otherwise, I need it will not your load the screen. Tab bar option. As I'm not going to show the label of text in the navigation, so I will use show label is false. I'm going to show only icon. So show icon will be true. And swipe enable true also. And in the navigation, when we swipe right or you can swipe left, it will change the navigation part. So make swipe enable true for that. Also, I'm going to use active tint color to the blue. The active icon will change its color to the blue. And inactive tint color should be gray. All of inactive icon hold the gray color. Also, the press color will be blue, like when you press the icon, it will show some effect for 1 or 2 milliseconds. So, like you can see, it shows some effect. So its color should be blue, press color. And I'm using indicator style, which holds the background color of gray. Now give some style to all of our top tab bar navigator. I'm giving it a background of white. So our all of top navigation completed, but I forgot to implement one more thing, like for our search bar. Here you can see the top search bar. It's above of navigation. It is fixed for all screen. When you change the to the different screen, it remain fixed. So let's implement that. Let's create another folder for search. I'm giving it name of search bar. You can give it any name according to you. Create an index file for this. Now import, React, and component from React. Now import something from React Native. React Native. I have to use text, also touchable opacity, also text input, view, and style sheet as well. Or if you do not want to use the style sheet, you can give inline style as well. Now I import header from native base. Also, I have to use some icon for this as well. So import material community icons and font awesome icon from React Native actor icons. After import the icons, let's create a class and export it by default. Export default class. I'm giving it name of search bar, which will extend the component. It will hold our render method as well, which will return something as React element. So here I'll use header, search bar, round it as well. Inside header, I will take a view which will hold some style. Let's first create style sheet. So I'm taking a variable on styles and style sheet dot create. So here I will use the reference of styles dot search bar, or you can take any name according to you. I will implement this style later on. So inside the view, let me close it here. I'll take our icon from font awesome, give it name of camera, also give it some style, or you can take directly color of white. Color will equal to white. Also give it some size. I'm giving size of 26. Just close it up. After that, I need to take a text input, which will hold some placeholder called search, and give some text color to the placeholder. I'm giving it white color with opacity of 0.5. So I'm using RGBA 255, chroma 255, chroma 255, and give it opacity of 0.5. Then underline color Android will be white as well, and give it some style also. Style equal to, give it some. I'm using the reference of styles dot search. We will implement this style later. After that, I need a touchable opacity. You can add a simple icon, or you can use touchable opacity. Inside it, I'm going to use material community icon. give name of icon of Facebook Messenger. It will hold some style as well. Style. Use the reference of styles dot. I'm giving it name of messenger icon. You can give any name according to you. And also I'm giving it some size of 30. Let's close it. Now this time to create style. First we're going to create style for search bar colon search bar colon then hue background color of 3v5998, which is Facebook theme color. Also flex direction should be row. Justify content to the center. Also I have to justify the content space between, which will take space evenly, like which will hold space, having some space between all of them. So I think space between will be good for this. Space between. Also, I need to align item to the center. I think it's become a long video. Then give some style to search as well, which hold the width of 80%. From left 5 and font size I think 18 should be better. Now create style for messenger icon as well. Messenger icon which have the color white, also from left 5 and from top 3. Okay, so we had completed our search bar as well. So now import this in the navigation screen. So go up below the component. I'm going to import search bar from the path of search bar. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, now come back to the point. Now I'm going to create a stack navigator. I'm using a const main nav equal to create stack navigator and top tab bar. I'm giving the reference of screen top tab bar, which I had created on the top section, above section. Recently I created using create material top navigator and giving it navigation option which hold a header, and inside header I'm giving the reference of search bar. So this will fix the header for all of our screen. Now this time to wrap our main nav in app container. So I'm using a const nav equal to create app container and inside it wrap our main nav. Now I'm going to export default. Export default now semicolon here. This will be export, not exports. So I had created all of my navigation screen. So this time to import this in the app screen. So let's go to our app screen. So inside app.js file, you can see I had removed all of unnecessary stuff which I do not have any requirement. So just import now from screen and our navigation, and just you need to write here now. That's all fine. Now in that terminal, use command react native run Android, and you will see the output. Follow this command and press enter to run the project. By running it, here I got some error. I have to use colon in place of equal to, I think. Let's correct it. Go to navigation. It is line number 48, I think. So just made it colon. So now we good to go. Just rerun our project again. After run the project successfully, you will see the output like this. Here is our search bar, and here is our navigation. This one is our friend request screen, profile screen, home screen, and when you swipe right, it will change the screen. Also, you can swipe left to change the navigation. So now this is working fine. So in this part, I had completed only navigation part. For more video, you can see the whole part of this reach for complete UI. Also give your suggestion in the comment section, and like the video and share it with your friend. Also subscribe my channel for more video, and stay tuned.